love this song. The music you can find on YouTube, man. I really enjoy that one. But anyways, here we go. BTL Season 9, Week 4, Day 3 of 5. Going to be a very long weekend of games as we only have one match per night, as a lot of matches did get rescheduled. So this will be our only match for this Sunday. We have Comfy Gaming versus TFHS. Comfy Gaming, they're starting out the pick and ban phase here really quickly. Gonna go ahead and ban out the Trundle, the Fiora, and the Olaf, while TFHS bans out the Jin, the Fiddlesticks, and the Vagar. I believe, let's see, what are the lineups here? I believe there's some new players in perhaps both lineups. Let me look at the map. So the lineup for TFHS has Etoe in the top. Actually, before I say that, let me make sure I'm saying this correctly. Yeah, we have Etoe in the top lane. Laughing Sky, we've seen that before in the jungle. Amended, that's a new player that's being picked up. Going to be playing mid lane for TFHS. Maximus in the bot lane, we've seen that guy before. They're the team captain currently. And Volt Beta, also a new pickup for TFHS. If you're being paying attention to league news, they had a lot of new pickups this week. So that is another new player that'll be playing support for them. And on the side of Comfy Gaming, we see the Boz 800 in the top, and we've seen him before. In Defiance of the Jungle, seen him before. America's Own All, BDXL. America owns all in the mid lane, BDXL on support on ADC and Oathbringer on support. I believe that's the same lineup we saw Comfy Gaming run last week as well. So that's the lineup right there. Let's look at the standings for these two teams coming in here. I don't have all the standings memorized, but I'm pretty sure both teams have won once and are looking for their second win. Could be wrong here. Let's see. Comfy Gaming has actually won twice. They're 2-1 here coming into the series, and the Factory Half Senior is 1-2. I believe the Factory Half Senior, I know that they got their first win in the first weekend against Maba Matadi whenever they had that Just Caramel guy coming in jungle. They played absolutely insane. So the Factory Half Senior looking for this second win on the season. Comfy Gaming have a pretty solid and like fifth place, kind of tied for the third place spot. So looking to continue their pretty good performance so far in this season to get a win up against TFHS. These teams are still rather close together in the standings. So gonna look to have a battle here. And we see the Nocturne being picked up for Comfy Gaming. That'll be in Defiance on that Nocturne. Ezreal and Galio. Perhaps Galio mid has been a pretty popular pick recently. We've been seeing a lot of Galio mid. Galio's pretty strong. Sub without a notice, solid. Huh? Wait, what? What happened? Am I feeling comfy today? Maximum Series MVP. Yes, sir. Subbed out without a notice, solid. Oh, Finergy. Oh yeah, Finergy was playing mid lane for man, God, my bad. There's so many roster changes to keep track of constantly, man. But that would be Affinity was playing mid lane for the Factory Half Senior. Now we have currently is it Ida Nico in the mid lane? A new mid laner here for the Factory Half Senior? Or maybe it's Amended, I think. Amended, I believe, is playing. Yeah, it's Amended playing mid for the Factory Half Senior today. Unlucky. Yeah, it happens. Subs happen all over the place. Teams still trying to find their rhythm and find their solid roster. That is a no ban on the side of TFHS. Certainly, that is a mistake. Yumi, okay, that should be supposed to be a Yumi ban there for TFHS in the second phase. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna have this music accompany me here in the background. Kale being banned away from TFHS. I haven't looked. I have the multi searches of these teams pulled up, but I've not looked too thoroughly into them to see what may be some of the target bans for these champions. Let's see. It looks like what's this? Comfy Gaming still winning like a 1 diamond line. I think we have 1 diamond in Defiance, Platinum and Oathbringer, but Platinum 2, High Platinum Oathbringer on the support. The boss 800, solid gold player in the top lane, gold 1. America owns all solid gold player in the mid lane, and BDXL a solid platinum player, plat 3 on the ADC. So let's see, and that'll be in TFHS. Seems to be focusing mostly on bot lane. Is that Fiddlesticks jungle? Or Fiddlesticks? We've seen some Fiddlesticks support, but mostly played only by Longboard Gaming. Vagar is a pretty good ban against America owns all. We've seen America owns all perform well on Vagar multiple times now. The Jin being banned away from BDXL, I believe. Look at his profile. He is, in fact, oh my god, that's good research. He has 471 games on Jin with a 55% win rate. So yeah. If someone has almost 500 games on the champion and ranked, I think you banned that champion. Very well done. Good research. I'd love to see that because I may not know all the specifics of all these different people, but you know the teams are supposed to do their research, and they did their research. TFHS looking for an orange pick in the top lane. Very interesting. Also, is that Quirky mid by TFHS? And that is the newer mid laner, right? Amended playing a quirky mid. Let's see. Look at Amended's profile. He is Diamond 4. Last season, Diamond 3. Kind of gets Diamond 3 for BTL. Seems to be mostly an ADC main. I see a lot of Misfortune, some Syndra, some Bard, some Lucius, some Caitlyn. And so I guess a lot of ADC makes sense to see an ADC picked in the mid lane, essentially. Mm. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, yeah. Got to see who they have the flow with, right? How teams work out as a team. Silas being picked up here on the side of Comfy Gaming. And Morgana. So Ezreal Morgana bot lane is what I'm assuming. Galio mid, Silas top, Nocturne jungle. A lot of AP damage on the side. Not a lot of AD damage on the side of Comfy Gaming. I mean, I guess you have the Nocturne and the Ezreal. When I think of like constant AD damage, I don't really count Ezreal. I feel like Ezreal doesn't really do not like the same as like other hyper carries where they constantly auto attack you. Ezreal has other ways of dealing damage. But he still does mostly AD, I guess. But he also does a lot of magic damage from like his W or his R. Wait, does his W proc do magic damage? I'm assuming it does. It just looks like it does, you know. You know, some things just look like it does magic damage, like his ultimate. This looks like it does magic damage. It'd be the Caitlyn Lulu in the bot lane versus Ezreal Morgana. I don't know if that's favored either way. If, like, you know, typically you like to see Caitlyn and Morgana together. You know, that's a really good bot lane, but certainly Caitlyn and Lulu can't be bad. I don't know, as it does against Morgana, it doesn't really seem to be super favored in either direction. I imagine we should be started in the client here soon. I hear it go off. I'll go ahead and see them do the same draft that we saw in the pro draft, hopefully without the mistake of the no ban this time. I forget, that was the Yuumi that was banned by TFHS against Comfy Gaming, stopping their support Oathbringer from playing the Yuumi. Look at Oathbringer's account. They'll play support main on this account. I believe he has another account. Oh yeah, he's 4.2. I mean, I guess Yuumi KDAs are not really what you should look at, right? Yuumi KDAs should always be good. 46 games plays, 46% win rate. So they did ban away the Senna and the Yuumi, the most played supports by Oathbringer. And who's the Fiddlesticks banned for? Is In Defiance low-key a Fiddlesticks god? Who are we banning Fiddlesticks for? We just ban Fiddlesticks on principle? In Defiance. D4. But oh, he does play a lot of Fiddlesticks actually after Volibear. They banned the Fiddlesticks over the Volibear, really. I mean, also, alright. Fiddlesticks is his second most played, 65 games played, 52% win rate. But his most played is Volibear with 91 games played, 57% win rate. I feel like that would be, in my opinion, that would be what I would most want to ban. But you know, to reach their own, I'm sure they have their reasonings. I'm not sure if you guys can actually hear the music. It may be too low. Maybe it's just I'm just playing it for myself, honestly. I think we still have a contest going on. Dead? Yeah, 3 minutes left. Vote on that contest. I have faith in TFHS. Let's see that new lineup. I don't know what this song is trying to say. I'm gonna go this.
Listening to Avicii Levels.
No, it's kind of well timed with the game starting, huh? Ah, you can. I can say I did that on purpose. Like the end of the right here, right now, right as the game started. I'm trying to figure out who is where outside the top three. What does Danny look like right now? I mean, I could answer that, but the same way for me to answer that would be the same way for you to find out. Hashtag team standings in the Discord. I mean, I know it sound like a dick, but I was like, well, there's a channel that has the team standings, and I'd have to go look at it for me to know. I don't know what it is either. I guess, but there's been some match results since. That's fair. That changed things. Yeah, that's true, but like it doesn't really seem to make sense to update the standings until the end of the week when everyone has played their game. So like I haven't. We haven't. We don't like update the standings like live. Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I was like I could say that. I could say like I could like go and update the brackets with the what happened so far this weekend, but it would make more sense after Tuesday to look at it, I think. Think about what they are right now. Yeah, I guess you could think about who has recently won, right? So you know, Mamba Mentality got their first win. No, their second win, right? Yeah, their second win. So I mean, Mamba Mentality was looking at this 1 and 2. You know that they are now 2 and 2. So they certainly move up in the standings, and they got their win against CA Top. So no, CA Top is 0-4. Team Solo hasn't played yet, right? Ape Chimps got their win against Predictive Games. So, you know, Ape Chimps is now 4-0. Predictive Game is now 3-1. If Comfy Gaming wins this, they're going to be 3-1 as well, right? Comfy Gaming will be getting their third win. So if Comfy Gaming wins this, they could be like in a solid second place, depending on how Jace and Dinosaur Club go. Wait, are Jace and Dinosaur Club playing each other this weekend actually? Hold up, let me do the and also let me do the. Look at that graphics, incredible. What is the schedule? We have 2 more games this week. So Jace and Dirk team are Tuesday. Dinosaur Club is versus Team Solo Chill, so that's also pretty impactful in the standings. Team Solo Chill, I believe they're 1 and 2. Dinosaur Club is 2 and 1. We'll see how that goes. That's tomorrow. Not isn't there? Yeah. That'll affect the standings. Vault Beta and America owns all gonna meet each other here. Not great. Oh, gonna see the Q from Galio. Should I attempt to say the name? I do. I think I like Galio's Q's name. What's the name of this ability? The Winds of War. Incredible. And what's his passive called? Colossal Smash. This one that someone that just has. What's his ultimate? Just a champion that has cool names. The Hero's Entrance. That's cool names, man. It's like how with Silas. I enjoy saying the ability names for Silas because Facebreaker, Haymaker. Oh god, I can't think of his ultimate. Not Silas, by the way. I mean Set. Ezio seems to be playing pretty far back here. He's picking a farm. There's the Winds of War in the mid lane. America owns all. I was saying to the team comp, I love the idea of Nocturne Galio in general. I think that's just an easy team comp to like kind of pull off, an easy team fight to pull off, an easy engage. Easy engages I think are really good at this elo of competitive play. Make it so you can kind of make things happen when you want things to happen. We're going to see Indefiance with the early gank in the bottom lane. Here comes the fear onto Caitlyn. Maximus is going to be forced to flash. Ezreal's going to go in with the E and the Q. But will not be able to kill Caitlyn, but will be able to force out her flash. There goes the summoning spells for both of those bot laners on the side of TFHS. Graves also hovering here in the bottom side of the map. Not sure if we'll be looking for anything. Gallo is missing from the mid lane. Gonna go ahead and looks like put some vision up in the top. Wait, he didn't drop a ward. He just locked up there for funsies. Maybe looking for a potential Graves. Maybe was an information roam. Some fights here in the top lane. The bot's getting real low versus Eden Nico here. Oh, oh, the clap. Oh, but the heal from Silas. Oh, and Silas gonna go in. The boss turns it around, and that's gonna be first blood going over to the Silas. Instead, the boss gets first blood versus Eden Nico. Getting the Ornn flash out of the way. Ornn into ZZZ. Yeah. You forget about the healing of Silas. Dark Binding's gonna go wide there in the bot lane. Volt Beta able to avoid it. This time the Dark Binding will land onto Lulu, but they have defensive abilities able to trade back some damage. Not gonna spell death for her. What's Ezreal's W? I know his Q's called Mystic Shot. His W is called Essence Flux. Oh, it was always called that. Even though it was the old. Remember the old Ezreal W? The one they used to give attack speed. Your Twitch is literally only me right now. Appreciate it. Is it really? That'd be hilarious. What? Is it only you? I see more than one viewer in the chat. Have I been pinged somewhere? Oh. No, there's more viewers. I'm just the only one typing. Yeah. I'm pretty much talking only directly to you. It's lonely. Yeah, man. After the viewership hype that we had like the past few weeks, this weekend's been kind of low. I don't know. Low energy, perhaps. Do I need to do more to get more people into the chat? I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired. I'm not trying to do anything too much. Okay, if it's your fault. I'm not too concerned about it. Not at the moment. I'm still getting good quality games. Like the games yesterday had low viewership but good quality. My mentality was that was definitely a series to watch. I think a lot of people kind of missed out on that one. You can for the epic 8 versus Mamba matchup. I think that people are looking forward to that one. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I was kind of disappointed in Mamba's performance yesterday. Which is weird to say because they won, right? But and the way that they won was not very clean in my perspective. So I don't know. I feel like that needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but they're probably also aware of that. We can talk about it. But also, but you know, good to see they're better, not gonna lie. And then Victor 562 OP. I mean, you know what? I'm happy. I was also happy to see. You know, I was happier to see that. It's funny because like as a viewer, and as like I don't know, the owner of the like the channel and of the community and stuff. I want to see good games. I don't like stomps are not necessarily great content, right? So I would say that I was happy to see the games be close. I'm happy to see good games, but as a Mamba Mentality fan or you know coach or whatever I am to them owner, the owner of that team, I wanted to see it be played better. Like the leads, like that's just getting that far ahead and like still having a really close game and not being able to end the game is not good from a competitive perspective as a team. But it was fun to watch. So you know, kind of I don't know which hat I want to wear there in terms of how I feel about it. It's good to watch. They gave us something entertaining. And honestly, I do enjoy entertaining teams. And oh, we're gonna see the Nocturne ultimate level 6 here in the bot lane, and they know that there's no sums of it. Actually, those sums actually probably will be available. That is gonna be potentially 2 kills. Both of the bot lane as the TFHS will be going down to an excellent gank here by In Defiance into the bot lane. We're gonna see another fight in the top lane. Look at all that healing coming out of Silas, also with the Conqueror proc. And Ornn's not going to be able to win that trade. Silas also up with has the solo kill in GOAT, also up about 12 CS. We need more parity at the top. Can't have another Ishtar. Did Ishtar lose? Did Ishtar go undefeated last season, like in the regular season? Did they not lose until finals? Yeah, man, that's crazy, huh? 7-0. I mean, to be fair, the one game that you played against the Active Rush was the game when they didn't have Expo or Rutledge. Oh, you also 3-0'd your semis? Oh, man. Oh, that's true, yeah. You're doing finals, though. What was the final score? Was it a 5-game series or was it a 4-game series? I think it was a 4-game series, wasn't it? Wait, was finals 3-0? Wait, what? They swept? Oh, they did? I thought, oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's actually is crazy. But I think Active Reference is a very strong team. I don't think you guys do that. I mean, yeah, you threw a little bit, but I think that it probably should have been a closer series for sure. But I think Active to their full liner. Yeah. Had all season. Had a shook. Yeah, that happens sometimes too. There are other teams that had that experience in playoffs too. I think Team Mentor or something was telling me that they just like completely went mental bloom in playoffs or something. Like something was like went really wrong with them. I'm looking forward to seeing more teams in playoffs this season. I mean, it won't be more teams in playoffs actually. It'll be more teams having a chance to make playoffs. We'll have more, you know, more end of season stuff happening. Like semifinals are still in the big 4 people. We'll have the gauntlet stuff. And oh, look at this engaging the top lane. Corki using the passive. That's gonna be a shutdown going over to Corki. Potentially a double kill. We'll see if the boss gets away. The bots may just be barely getting away, but Graves is probably gonna look for the ultimate. Does not have ultimate available actually, and the boss will barely get away. But a good rotation up to the top lane by the Factory Half Senior. What's the bracket going to look like again? It's going to look like a gauntlet, essentially, right? So, well, the top three teams will be guaranteed a spot in semifinals, right? And then I guess I want a graphic made of this, but I couldn't find a graphic online to, like, I could like draw it out on paper with my little non terrible artist skills. And look at that solo kill in the mid lane for America owns all by Gallo. Gallo does so much damage. Want to become famous? Nah, bitch, get out of here. Bam. Maybe I shouldn't have said nah, bitch, like that on stream, huh? But yeah. So we'll have the top three teams in semifinals. And then the fourth team in semifinals will be determined by a gauntlet of 5 teams. So like place 4 through 8 will be competing. Ooh, look at the Galio teleport into the bot lane, but then also the Ornn teleport, but then also the hero's entrance from the Galio. The Galio's gonna get real low though. The Caitlyn ultimate is gonna come through. Oh, BDXL tried to flash about the Caitlyn, but not succeed. And the Ornn is big. The Ornn is Lulu ulti. The Ornn is trying to clap. There's gonna be a double kill going over to Caitlyn. Maxim is picking up the double kill off of the roams to the bot lane. It knows we need more viewers. Yeah, they know, dude. But here's the thing: even whenever we're our peak viewership, like 50 viewers, something like that. What about me? Like that bot comes through even whenever we've been hosts, we're like at 60 viewers, and it comes, hey, want to be famous? Like, hey, we're at 60 viewers right now. Shush, we're doing just fine. But yeah, it'd be like that. You should draw it out after a game. You want me to draw it out? You want me to draw out the bracket, how the bracket's gonna look? It's really simple, actually. Everyone on staff has seen it. It's a really simple idea. Although someone was saying that we should instead of making it the top 8 teams have a chance at the gauntlet, we should make it all 10 teams have a chance at the gauntlet. But nah, I want some punishment for being bottom 2 in the season. You don't get a chance. You're out. You're over. It's over. But also adding the gauntlet for 2 more teams adds like 3 more matches, and it works out much better for the schedules for having 5 teams completing the gauntlet, because then that's 1, 2, 3, 4 matches, and that's a lot better. Rip CA Top. Hey, CA Top took a game off of Mamba Mentality, man. I mean, Mamba Mentality kind of trolled, but they took a game off of Mamba Mentality. They're stronger, I believe. Mamba Mentality. I think CA Top has a chance to win FF. Did they FF the last game? But yeah, right now, a gauntlet for the last spot. It's a gauntlet for the 4th spot. Yeah, essentially. That's the previous one. Essentially, like, so do you understand how like a gauntlet works? Based off of your seeding, you're higher up, and you have to play less games to get into the playoffs, right? Yeah. So like for example, the team in 4th place only has to win 1 game to get into semifinals, right? The team in 5th has to win 2 games. The team in 6th has to win 3. The team in 8th place could make it into semifinals, but they have to win like 4 different matches. That's when it gets 7, then 6, then 5, then 4. Mid BRB. Mid BRB? What do you mean BRB? I mean, I guess maybe something came up. All right. You know what? This makes me want to see if there's food downstairs. Should I go see if there's food? Should I eat? I'll at least grab water. I'll be back.
what's going on. I'm actually just here. Okay. Well, Comfy's got a solid 3,000 gold lead right now. I'm very quiet on stream. I just cannot hear myself at all. Oh, Nocturne with a play on bot lane, an easy kill on the Caitlyn. Yeah, I'm way too quiet for this.
Comfy Gaming with that 3k gold lead and the 2 drag lead. Setting up for their 3rd drag of the game.
Like I'm like actually just too quiet to do this.
I think we both are, Ethan, but we can
Yeah,
try.
but I can actually hear you on stream, but I can't even hear myself.
I can hear you on stream. Let's just try until Etoe comes back.
Okay.
By the way, we're casting from stream while Etoe is gone, so...
So wait, do we have a delay? Wait.
Yeah, we're using stream delay right now.
That's funny.
Etoe this open stream.
Wait, oh, okay. Alright then.
I guess we're the new casters.
My epic plan. I just leave, and then people come and volunteer while I'm gone. Amazing. Take it away, guys.
Loki, don't think I can do this. It's impossible.
He's too low. Ethan's too low. Raise his volume, please.
Oh yeah.
Well, looks like we're...
Seems like both teams are trying to set up. Nocturne goes in for that ult onto Caitlyn. He is gonna get the kill on Caitlyn, while the rest of their team goes for that Galio.
Yeah, Galio just solo zoning all of TFHS on his own.
Tanking that Ornn ult as well. He does get out alive. Ornn will be going down in return. While Corki just destroys Nocturne. Okay, this is a fiesta. Lulu's ulting herself, trying to get away, but will not get away from the Ezreal, picking up double kill there. Corki will go down as well.
Comfy Gaming just wins another fight handily and goes to Soul Point.
Comfy Gaming gets Soul Point, brings up their gold lead as well.
This might be the most skill casting I have ever heard, and I am the one doing it.
Why don't you say stuff? I don't know how to cast. I'm trying.
It's okay, I've never done this before either.
I apologize to the viewers for having to listen to me casting.
Yeah. Sorry, kitty. Yeah, Comfy's making us real comfy. That's why right now. I don't know, I mean, this is just looking like Comfy Gaming should be able to take this and just win the game off of it. Their comp is just really good with Galio Nocturne. They can just, pretty much anytime they see someone picked off on their own, they can just ult and turn the game into a 4v5 pretty quick. And they have a lot of side lane pressure with Sylas, because he doesn't really have anyone on the enemy team who can match him in the side lane right now. Or at any point. So, with Sylas pressuring the side lane and then having Nocturne Galio always ready to just turn the side lane into a 3v1, they have a pretty clear way of winning this game.
Yeah, I've seen this comp before. My team actually has fought this comp, and their sole goal of Nocturne Galio is just to jump on Caitlyn and make sure she cannot do anything for team fights.
Yeah, 100%. And they have options, right? Because they can do that to either of the carries, or they can ult on the side lane.
It seems like that's their favorite comp at the moment, playing around Nocturne Galio and trying to get picks up on Caitlyn.
Yeah. Have they played this before?
Yeah, they have, but with Fizz mid instead.
So they played Nocturne Fizz?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that was against your team.
Yeah, when I played Caitlyn and they kept jumping on me.
Oh yeah. And Bowkeeper just didn't get to play the game because
Yeah.
Syndra versus Nocturne Fizz is just not fun to play
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
yeah. Me and Bookkeeper just never had a chance to play.
Yeah, Caitlyn Syndra just don't get to play the game against that at all. Things are pretty quiet right now. They're not really doing anything. I mean, neither of these two are
Yeah,
ever gonna
just-
kill each other.
Just trying to fish out waves, I see.
Jay,
Ooh.
shut up.
Orn going for the Abyssal Mask, actually.
That is not surprising. I mean, Galio and Silas. Silas is probably who's going to be matching for most of the game. Just because, I mean, I don't know if Corky can match that. Maybe I'm wrong. But, or maybe Graves can side lane, who knows. But he might have to match Silas a lot in the side lane. So getting a lot of MR could be helpful. And besides, it's just a good item on him. Is this how Etoe highest casters? I don't know. I've kind of wanted to try and cast, but before, but I don't know. We've always had casters. Etoe didn't
Have
to
we?
solo
Have we always
cast.
had casters?
I feel like you haven't had to solo cast yet. this season.
Yeah,
has
usually
a lot.
someone eventually kind of volunteers out of pure pity, but
Yeah.
I'm often solo casting. Yeah.
Also, Etoe, your stream is actually the worst quality I've ever seen. I cannot.
Is
tell
it
what's
really?
going on.
Is it really?
Yeah. In team fight, like it's all just like
It's
massive
just pixels. It
It's
makes
probably
my
because
name look
I'm
bad.
doing multiple things at the same time. Hold up, let's see.
You're just making my name look bad, Ito.
Okay, 1 second. Oh nope, it says 1080. It says 1080p. You telling me you're not seeing 1080p quality right there?
Alright, that's better. That's better.
Hey, let's go. Sorry, I'm munching on food right now.
Yeah, they're kind of just slowly just pushing them down more and more and getting more and more advantages around the map. But I imagine with the Drake coming up, TFHS is gonna have to try and contest this and prevent Soul, and that might be the point where Comfy just gets to blow the game wide open and win. Or it could be the start of a comeback, but I don't see them coming back into this game with how strong Comfy Gaming's comp is and just how much control they have over the map with it. Especially because if they do dive in with Nocturne Galio, it's not like the Ezreal and Morgana are just going to die on their own. They have a ton of disengage and peel to the point where they can just stall out the backside as their entire team just dies to Nocturne Galio and Silas diving on their backline. Am I... I'm on stream. I'm just super quiet. Ah, the quality dropped again. Comfy in the chat. Yeah, Comfy Gaming is making TFHS real comfy. Putting them to sleep.
No, this is not my old laptop. This is my current laptop. My old laptop could not do this in the slightest.
They're posturing back and forth, but Comfy Gaming is going to pull the trigger at some point. Ah, there it is. The initial engage is unsuccessful, and Galio just kind of runs in and ints, but oh, Salas is going to straight one back. There's a bit of a messy fight right now with no one really gaining many advantages. But looks like TFHS is going to be able to win it. They should be able to get the Drake here. Aside from Bucky's steal from Ezreal. But a solid fight right there from TFHS. Kind of just nullified the engage from the Nocturne Galio, and I'm surprised that they were able to do that. The Ornald seemed a bit early. A TP is coming in now. And kind of does nothing with it. He He probably should have tried to flash taunt into them. Etoe, how do you do this solo casting? I just feel like whenever
you gotta get yourself hyped.
I'm like, what
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do? I can't
Yeah.
play by play.
Yeah, whenever there's nothing going on, just talk about other random stuff. Yeah, the color
I
casting
guess.
in between plays
Yeah, I
happening
don't know.
is kind
Pixel
of.
kind of just went radio silent all of a sudden.
Yeah, Pixel does that. This is not Pixel's
Yeah.
first time in the booth attempting to cast.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Comfy is gonna lose this one team fight away. That feels like a bit of a hot take from me. My perspective. I feel like Comfy
I mean,
still has
they're not too far behind, to be honest, right?
Yeah, I mean the gap is closed a little bit.
Yeah, the gap is definitely closing. Down 4K, down 6 kills. They were able to stop the mountain, the soul point there.
Yeah, I just still
What is
think that
Etoe eating?
saying-
I'm eating some chicken and some like cheese and potatoes. I don't know how to exactly describe it. Chicken wings. These are the real questions.
Yeah.
How does not Comfy Gaming, TFHS win this game? Or if this game's already lost, what changes do they do for game 2? That's another question that you can kind of talk about.
Well, I mean, clearly after that last fight, it's not lost. I'd imagine. I mean,
Yeah.
their comp isn't like as clear of execution, but it kind of just looks like front to back. They just have 3 strong AD threats, and then they have a big tank in the front. Oh, and Corki getting caught up in the side.
I thought that was like the longest teleport channel of Corky's life. Just seeing the
Yeah.
orange. He's almost here. He's almost here. He's almost here. He's almost here. He can save me. But no, he didn't get there in time. Got
Yeah,
there right
just a
after he
little too
died.
late.
And then, in fact, just ends up going in the solo 1v3. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Nocturne too strong. Nocturne is just a broken champion in my opinion. I mean, in competitive, I can see how he has counters, but I don't know.
To me, he's like too easy. Too easy to
Yeah,
execute.
he's very
I think
simple,
his ease of
yeah.
execution makes him like worth the ban if someone plays him, just because it's so easy to execute and it's so annoying to deal with.
Yeah. Comfy Gaming kind of got control back of the game there on that play. And I mean, honestly, at this point, they're just gonna get Baron, and they should just be able to march down this and look for a dive. They set up 2 side lanes correctly. From this point forward, it's a big fight win after the catch on the side lane. And that just kind of demonstrates how this comp wants to play. I'm Ezreal trying to explore, trying to find who asked. What is that in response to?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. A little odd. Is Pixel actually like? Is Pixel there, or is she just at leave?
I have no idea.
Also, anyone know who won TL versus TSM?
JC says TL.
TL won? Okay. Etoe top 1/6 man alive.
Huh? Where was that said? Where's the Daddy? What? I don't see him in chat. What? What?
He's in Discord.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even know if they need to pressure 3 lanes here. I mean, it's always nice to be able to pressure 3 lanes, but they could easily just set up 2 lanes and then look for a lot of damage on Corki, but the dive is unsuccessful for the kill. Could actually turn it back, but looking for an engage down here, got a pick. No Galio to follow, but he was already there. They should be able to get a kill or 2 here. The Lulu ult is able to save him now, so they hold on to that. But a lot was used in that fight. Oh, and Silas kind of running it down top side, having a bit of brain lag. That definitely hurts their chances of getting the end off this push. He does have TP, so if they wanted to back off for a bit and then have him come back, he won't be able to push in the side lane alone though without Baron. Nocturne getting soul definitely helps this out. Corki trying desperately to keep his team alive in this, putting the team on his back, but gets killed by the Nocturne eventually. Yeah, Comfy is definitely itemizing really heavily against the TFHS's 3 main carries. 2 of them AD, and then the third one is an auto-based AP champion. So things like Ninja Tabby and Thornmail will definitely help against that. Which Galio is definitely going for more of a tank build. He had a bit of a lead, especially after the early solo kill, but going for more tank in this situation definitely makes sense. Because he's got plenty of damage on the Silas and the Ezreal to help him out. But TFHS is able to hold on without losing too much. Did they lose an inhib? I don't think so. Yeah. Etoe, could you restart your stream again? It got all pixelated.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how you do this, man. Solo casting. I feel like I'm talking to a wall.
It's tough. It's tough. I will admit. I try to make it so no one outside of me ever has to solo cast. I would say you're only half solo casting. You've had Pixel, and I'm here. I'm just eating in between my statements.
Yeah, Corki is trying his best. He's definitely trying to put the team on his back and carry this, but I mean, Corki scales really hard, so there's a chance, but it's not like Silas and Ezreal will be getting any worse. Both of them stay pretty relevant, Silas especially, and Ezreal is an ADC, so with damage based pretty much entirely based off of how many skill shots he can hit. So.
Feels ADC, man.
Yeah, feels ADC.
Although I guess Ezreal's feeling just fine.
Yeah.
I guess Caitlyn is the one that feels ADC, man. Oh, look at this engage in the bot lane.
Yeah, Caitlyn playing against this comp definitely isn't gonna have a fun time.
Oh, Corki!
Oh wow, Corki doing so much damage.
Oh, feels bad, man. Still not able to live though.
Yeah, isn't able to finish him off, and ultimately that's a pretty bad trade for them. But Galio kind of runs it down bot lane, gets cut out, dies to those 2. They should still be able to get this inhib here without much trouble. They were looking to transition that towards mid, but they don't really have a wave right now. Silas could be cut out here, but he has a dash, so he's probably safe. Searching his top laner because Ornn been muted the whole game. Yeah, he's I don't know, I mean, he helped get that pick on Galio bot lane, which meant that Galio couldn't join for the extended play with his ult, which definitely could have turned things. But he hasn't done a whole lot, if we're going to be perfectly honest. He kind of ended on that initial play topside, and then after that, it went downhill from there, because he kept getting dove by the Silas Nocturne.
I think that's Mark on the Etoe jump scouting account, right? That's so funny. Searching for the Sahara Desert for his top laner because Ornn's been MIA.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That's a little odd. I mean, I don't know Ezreal builds, but that doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Is that Mark?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, Mark with the top lane commentary.
Yeah.
I mean, he would know, being the best top in the league. Most damage on Maokai.
Don't worry, Ezreal's just limit testing.
Yeah, he's just limit testing this game.
Just trying
I
out
mean,
new
with his team right now, he can pretty much do whatever he wants.
Pixel is also limit testing what it counts to help out, what counts as helping out with casting. If she says one word per 10 minutes, I think that's like the limit that she's testing, right?
I had to go.
How are the Celtics losing right now? This is so sad.
Who are they playing
Um,
against?
The Magic. The
Oh,
Orlando Magic, and they're
oh,
losing.
oh. The Celtics are like a pretty solid playoff team, aren't they? Like, wait, I thought they were like good this year.
Yeah, they're the 3 seed.
Yeah.
And they're just down
Yeah.
a point to the Magic. So,
Well,
you know what? It's fine.
what time in the game
Because
is it?
we'll win, and we can't drop down from 3.
Oh, okay, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter, but I don't know. You
Looks
like
bad.
to see good showings going into playoffs.
Right.
Yeah, it's in the 4th quarter, 7 minutes left.
Etoe,
Yeah, that's Pixel.
the server is upgraded to level 2, but your stream still looks like this.
Yeah. You see, it's funny. I specifically upgraded the server to level 2 so that the streams would look better.
Gray's
Like-
trying to flash in to steal that Baron, but will not get it. Instead, gonna die to the Nocturne.
Yeah, a little bit late. Yeah, the Rolla Silas, I don't know. That doesn't sound bad. He's just a very, very tanky Silas.
Man, Saul can build
Although-
whatever he wants, man.
Yeah, that champion can build a lot of stuff. It's kind of like Mordekaiser. It's different though, because Mord builds different items, but Mord can build basically any AP
Mm-hmm.
or tank item in the game and be like, yeah, I'm not trolling. This works.
I wonder who scales better here, because there is some serious scaling on the side of TFHS, right? Like, Caitlyn just headshotting a minion for like 1400 made me realize, oh wait, Caitlyn does serious amounts of damage.
Oh, they could get a pick on Corki here. If they did, I think it would be over, honestly. But
Yeah,
Corki's gonna
Nocturne.
be able to get out.
Their whole team seems to be surviving, but they will lose an inhibitor here.
Yeah. They could look for the end here with Baron. But it'll come
Very
down
true.
to one last defense from
Yeah.
TFHS.
Also, these shields from the mountain, Drake, man, they're hard. It makes this game even harder for them.
Plus
Yeah,
their
I-
armor.
Corki is
and
really the
MR.
only person on TFHS who has enough damage to deal with to run through all that, but
Yeah.
he keeps getting picked off and taking a bunch of damage. His teammates bailing him out, but
Bark.
they could defend here.
Is that Casper?
Yes.
That
Ooh, looking
is
at their
one
draft.
giant horn. So I can't do play-by-play. I don't know what's going on right now.
Play-by-play is very hard.
Can't even see what's happening though.
Yeah,
And,
like I low-key
and-
can't see anything on your stream.
Oh, you literally can't. Oh, that's fair.
Comfy game, man. Gonna
Something
finish
happened.
this game off.
Comfy Gaming won the team fight and they won the game. Woo! Game 1 goes to
Yeah.
Comfy Gaming.
Very nice team fight. Ends in a 5-0. Who's Phantom GG?
That's really funny.
What?
He was someone that was doing some shot casting for us last season. Did some color casting for us, along with he was casting alongside a gas pump near the end of the last season. I don't know.
I feel like Gas Pump was a good caster.
Yeah, Gas Pump's an incredible play-by-play caster. To be fair. Oh, did that all just happen? Oh, look at all these people that were on staff in some way, shape, or form leaving the server. Oh,
Nice stuff. Should I just apply to staff?
I don't know why not.
I don't know. I don't want to like.
I literally don't know why not. There's literally nothing that happens.
Fair enough. Actually, look at damage graphs really quick.
Oh wait, I already I
Just-
exited. It's too late.
Ah.
I've done it. Someone that was
also,
from
when
the
are we
game
getting in the Sajid and Alex co-stream or
Oh
casting?
my god.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
my
just
God.
if they do anything that's not in TOS, just,
Comfy.
just take a ban away.
Team. I've seen you. I'll just ask them if they can show us the damage graphs. Yeah, I am bad at my job. Very true. Anyways, we're gonna
Okay.
get the next lobby set up here, and I'm gonna play some music.
I'm gonna check the
Solid.
damage graphs real
Yeah,
quick.
Corky.
Oh,
did
you're
a
gonna wait. How are you
lot
gonna
of
check the damage graphs?
Oh wait, it doesn't show custom games, does it?
Yeah, and I was
No.
like, how are you gonna do that?
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
it's-
Corky.
Corky putting in work, but ultimately can't.
Damn, Corky tried so hard.
He did, yeah. That was tough.
Yeah, that's
It makes sense though. Ezreal and Silas being the main carry threats on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Ornn did a lot of damage though. Caitlyn kind of did nothing all game, which made sense because
I
playing
mean,
against
hard.
that comp, you don't
Yeah,
really get to do a lot.
yeah, hard to do that whenever you just die on repeat every single time you think about joining a team fight. It's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who was blue side just now?
Blue
I
side
think it was
was
Comfy.
Comfy Gaming.
Sweet. Now we're gonna swap to the other side. Would you like to actually spectate from the client?
Maybe.
Are you logged into League of Legends?
I am. Yeah, I name change.
What? 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 What's your
Yes,
name now?
his name is now Ethan.
No 3. I dropped 3.
Oh my
I'm a new man.
I'm gonna name change soon as well.
Oh, are you?
Are you
You're gonna actually do it?
I,
Please make it like less complex.
Oh,
What's
we've
his
been asking for this forever.
Didn't you?
that's why I did name change.
Yeah, because it would be just too convenient for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, to just like to torture
Mid-sentence,
us.
just
Yeah.
eats yourself.
Yep. Happens.
Alright. Hop into spectators. I feel so empty without the 3. I feel like Ethan 3 was me the whole time. And now
Yeah.
I'm just
Where's
empty.
my invite?
You don't get
Okay.
one until
Well,
you
you
name
see,
okay.
I have to type out. Actually, I don't have to type out your name. You're right there. Okay, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pixel, you don't get an invite until you name change.
No. But I'm not
It's
gonna.
okay. I just have a sticky note on my desktop that is just Pixels IGN.
Oh, I'm so special.
Nah, I'm kidding. That was a lie. I don't actually have.
Damn, okay.
we gotta get JC in here, dude. Where is he?
Actually,
Yeah,
hang
JC, what are
on.
you doing, JC? Because you know Pixel's not really here.
Going. I got him.
I'm watching. It'll be a party. All right, let me make these pro draft links here. Who did I say was blue side? TFHS is not blue side, right? I'm actually gonna play music on the stream instead of you guys listening to us fiddle around. We're just gonna play some music.
I'm reaching out, 'cause I cannot fight this feeling anymore. Feels like I've been blown away. I'm pushing out, we're not running round in circles anymore. Feels like I've been blown away, and I won't do it again. No, 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 I won't do it again. No, 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 I won't do it again.
Hey, Black Panda, thank you for the 100 bits, bro. Appreciate it.
I'm reaching out, cause I cannot fight this feeling anymore. Feels like I've been blown away. I'm pushing out, we're not running round in circles anymore. Feels like I've been blown away, and I won't do it again. No, 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 I won't do it again. No, 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 and I won't do it again. And I won't do it again. These words won't get through to me when I'm not listening. These words are no use, no telling me, is this worth risking? And I won't do it again. It's contagious. Tell me, do you feel it too? Mr. Magician, tricking me to loving you. Turning pages, looking for something new. But the rain is stopping me from pulling through. I'm gonna take a deep breath, cut the loving in two. Cause I'm needing nothing, coming straight there from you. I'm gonna take a deep breath, cut the loving in two. Cause I'm needing nothing. Oh, Mr. Magician, your trickery is fine. Mr. Magician, I want you to be mine. Mr. Magician, you're calling out my spine. Mr. Magician, I want you to be mine. No. It's tradition.
Oh, let me not be muted. Whoa, 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 whoa. My bad, my bad, my bad. Hello, hello, hello. You guys all have the link?
What link?
The link for the spectator link in
No.
the in caster chat?
I'm looking at it.
In
The
caster chat?
Celtics are still losing.
Wait, you guys don't see the spec link for game 2?
I see it on stream. I could just do
Okay,
it from there.
Okay, I guess that works. I mean,
Yeah, I
it
see
should
it.
be in caster chat.
Yeah,
Oh.
TFHS banning the Nocturne away is definitely a smart play.
yeah. If there was one adjustment for sure to be made from game 1,
Yeah.
probably get rid of Nocturne, right?
Well, the Nocturne like alone didn't like solo carry.
Mhm.
Nocturne's just a
Nocturne-
broken champ, dude.
I
Yeah.
know. It just exerts so much pressure. The Corki's gone too. He
Especially
definitely
with
has strong
Ultimate
points.
Hunter, dude. Just ban, like, you just pick people off like every minute with
I
your
know,
ult.
dude. Not even every minute. Like you can do it off cooldown every like 25 seconds at a certain point in the game.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's
It's
absurd.
pretty gross.
Kind of gross. You know what's even worse than Nocturne jungle?
Nocturne mid,
Graves.
Nocturne mid.
Oh, yeah.
Nocturne mid is broken, and any mage player
I
ever
think
will
we've
be able to tell
seen
you.
at least one person's played Nocturne mid this season.
It was
Somebody-
Expo.
Yes,
Yeah.
Expo played it. Fun fact, that was his first game Nocturne mid.
It showed.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Mid
actually
is broken.
it really is not surprising. I mean, he didn't like pop off on it, but like he just.
I mean,
doesn't
he's
play.
a Diamond 2 who doesn't play like a single champion, and then Nocturne mid is also broken and brain dead. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure he can pull it off. Comfy already locking in a bot lane with Kaisa Lulu. This looks like something we would do. Ape champs.
True.
Have fun
Mikasa Lulu.
casting.
Have fun
All right.
casting, she says.
Thanks for dragging me in here so you could leave.
Nice.
Oh, okay, so Lulu's actually more.
Huh?
I said thanks for dragging me in here so you could leave.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Lulu,
we don't need
okay.
I'll be
fix.
back.
Lulu Morgana, so then TFHS answers with a Karma, which is good into Morgana. I don't know how Vayne does into Kaisa because I don't play bot, but
Wait, Morgana? Am I
Sajid could
missing
probably
something?
tell you, considering you
Oh,
plays
Lulu
both
is
of them.
Morgana. Okay.
yeah, Lulu's Morgana.
Okay.
So they have good lockdown, but Karma kind of abuses Morgana in lane. I
Mhm.
just don't know how that matchup goes with Kaisa Vayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything
Well, a
about
lot of
bot lane matchups.
two really good late game ADCs.
Veigar.
Vigar.
That's an early Veigar.
Veigar for comfy gaming. We do
What
know that
the-
America Owns All does enjoy playing the Veigar. They, in fact, TFHS actually banned the Veigar last game.
Huh. So I guess they're purple team.
They're committing to the purple team.
Purple team. We pick Singe now.
Who says that?
Angel 100%. Oh yeah, I guess Morgana, Kaisa, Veigar. Yeah, the Veigar is early. I mean, I guess.
Why
it
are they
just
betting
means
Lucian?
Interesting.
They think it's gonna be Lucian mid against
Maybe.
Veigar.
I don't
Does
know. I don't know how
Joe?
that
Joe
matchup
plays
works.
Lucian, I believe, but he doesn't play it mid. I don't think.
That's odd. Is he a
Yeah.
marksman player?
Yeah, I think.
Playing
Well, I think
mid.
he's a. I think he's a Phil main, but he plays a lot of marksman.
Jedi with the $6.90 tip. Wow. Thank you,
Oh,
Jedi.
Big money,
Ooh,
Jedi.
Thank
big
you, Jedi.
money.
Okay, I
The
go again.
first
Bye.
donation I've seen in ages. Not gonna lie, the
69.
Veigar.
Pixel only gets
Veigar being-
excited with money.
Oh gosh. Veigar being locked this early is. I guess it just means they're looking for a counter pick top lane.
hmm
But I don't know. It's a little surprising still.
I mean,
feel
you
like
Maybe
can
they
still,
thought it
you
was
can
gonna
still
be
pick
banned.
jungle though, right? You can pick
Does
jungle.
America Owns All play a lot of Veigar? Maybe they thought it was
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
banned, so they
yeah,
decided
yeah.
to just pick it early.
This is actually true. This is actually true. They did. TFHS did ban Veigar last draft.
Yeah, they were probably just picking it early so it wouldn't be banned. But I mean, even then, it's still
Really?
abusable.
So they're just going for a jungle counter pick. That's
That
odd.
seems, yeah.
That seems really odd.
If
I'm-
by odd you mean terrible, then yeah.
Yeah, just not like a smart play. I mean, it's like it's an amateur league, so stuff like this isn't like the most I don't know needed. But it just feels like a. Why would you? I get the Veigar if it's super high priority on it, it makes sense. But you're just like letting them counterpick both of
Wow.
their solo lanes.
Lux.
I
The
guess they're really
insta-lock
just
from Lux.
funneling
mean,
this van.
I think I like Lux. I into Veigar, I like anyone that outranges him. I just like try to just have higher range than him. I think.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what they're trying to save for jungle that makes it so necessary to like last pick.
I know,
I
it's
think
a little odd.
Indefiance gets priority on his pick on that team. If I was to guess.
Because they're already showing the volley bear, you can assume it's
Yeah, that's very true.
probably gonna be jungle.
No, we could probably confirm it's gonna be jungle for sure.
I mean, now it's confirmed to be jungle, but he already had like suspicion. So why are like you saving counter pick for jungle
Mhm.
and exposing your solo lane picks?
It's a little odd. Yeah, they just gave them counterpick on both lanes, and Vigor is not gonna have a fun time when he's getting poked out 24/7. And I don't know how Riven Aatrox goes, but I imagine.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh, I guess that makes
Wow.
sense then.
I guess that
It
that
has to be some
explains.
cheesy shit like that to be last pick, I guess.
That explains the last pick.
Oh, I am excited for that. All right. Let's see how that works out for them. We
Yeah,
have
we've
seen
seen one
Skarner
Skarner.
this season. I believe we've seen Skarner this season. I believe it was as support. So
Yes, it was Trevor's Skarner support.
Does
Zoom.
does Mikhail's work against Skarner ult? It doesn't, right?
Ooh, does
I'm not
Mikhail's work
sure.
against suppressions? Good question. Does it? I feel like it would suck if it doesn't.
It's just a QSS, right? Or is it a
I-
cleanse?
I don't think it's exactly QSS.
I think it's more like cleanse, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know, it might be. Let me look it up. I think I can look it up.
Yeah, you probably can. Look at the 240p. Wait, what do you mean?
Huh?
Can you still look? Can you please look at the 240p? What do you mean by that?
I don't know what that means.
You mean like look
Instantly
at the
removes all stuns, suspensions, roots, taunts, fears, charms, silences, drowsiness, sleepiness, cripples, slows.
What's suppression in
Did
there?
you say suppression at the start or
This is
suspension?
suspension.
What does that even mean?
A unit that is suspended is made airborne at its location
Oh,
and is also stunned.
okay. So
So I don't
wait, you
think
can
it.
Mikhail's knockups?
I guess.
Doesn't remove it. Okay. Mark the high IQ top laner out here helping us out.
Okay.
That's not surprising, actually.
Because I mean, Vayne is good into Skarner. I think that's fine. But I was wondering if Karma would be able to buy Mikhail's to counteract it.
Because Vayne just
Yeah.
has to. I mean, Vayne should probably take
Just-
QSS this game
yeah.
anyway with the Veigar too.
Vayne, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
has QSS this game. It's like I can understand why the red 5 Skarner came through. Like you kind of want to save that for your last pick. Unless you're us and you just pick it first phase for absolutely no reason.
Because you get some trolls.
Because
yeah.
you don't think it's support. I think if you're playing
No,
Skarner
we
support.
No, they
picked-
pick their jungler and
Yeah, we picked
Oh, did
Skarner.
they?
Kane,
Oh, nice,
and
nice,
then we
nice.
picked Skarner.
Yeah, they're just trolls.
We picked Kane blue 2, and then we picked Skarner blue 3.
But then, I mean, then again, you can like, I guess, theorize that it's gonna be like solo
Yeah.
lane, top lane Skarner. So
Yeah,
I
true.
guess
kinda
they
throws
just-
yeah,
them
that's what
off.
I thought too.
No, we
Instead
I
of
think
it
we
being
picked
support.
Mordekaiser too.
Did you? Just to make it so there's no
I
doubts.
don't know, dude.
Just no doubts.
Like Tyler and Connor knew it was Skarner support,
Well, yes.
and they weren't surprised, and it was weird. Like we thought that the casters would be confused. I guess honestly, you know what? The Aatrox is ruining the purple comp. They could have gone for it.
That's true.
Is there a purple Aatrox skin?
Victorious
Victorious,
is
maybe?
sort
I
of
don't know.
purple, but not really. I don't know. I mean,
It
I'm
should
kind
have
of
been, it should have been
disappointed.
Dr. Mundo up there, honestly.
And comfy. Yeah, they could have gone for the Mundo, and they just decided not to.
It's kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna have to take a.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go and full commit with a Skarner and just troll the game away, you may as well go for the Mundo.
Exactly, very true.
Like your draft was bad enough. Just go up.
What do you? So, what comp are you valuing here more to win this game? What do you like? Maybe it's. I feel like it's hard to say. Like
I
it's not
like
Go ahead.
I like the Vayne into the Skarner and the Kai'Sa, I think.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
Vayne's
sure how
stronger
I
than
feel
Kai'Sa.
about and Aatrox because she can kite them also well, I think, and she outduels the Kai'Sa, I think, I believe. At least from what I know, but I'm not really a bot lane player, so
How is
I could be
Maximus
wrong.
on Vayne? Is Maximus PogChamp Vayne? Is this going to be the best Vayne BTL? We've seen
Maybe
a lot of
second
really
best.
good. We've seen a lot
I'll
of
go-
really good Vaynes pop off this season.
Yeah, there actually is a lot of BTL Vayne players
Yeah,
for some
we've
reason.
seen a lot of Vayne. You saw like Sir
Um,
Addy
They're all
play
just
crazy
trying
Vayne
to
game. You
fall on
saw
the NA Uzi train.
yeah, and
It's
Uzi
bad.
played
yeah.
a really good Vayne game. I think we saw a really good Vayne game from Frostbite as well. I think also the sub for say Toth had a really good Vayne game.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so we've seen like a lot of really good Vayne pop off games. That's why we keep saying Vayne should just be banned from PTL because Vayne we keep seeing Vayne's win games. Like we don't see
I
like a lot of great
think,
Kaises outside of Uzi, but we've seen a lot of good Vaynes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
You said
think
don't see a lot
the
of great
volley.
Kai'Sas, and I was like, what you talking
Yeah, no.
about?
Yeah, Red Side has a really strong pick comp with like the Morgana, Skarner, and Veigar.
Very true. If someone gets picked out
So
properly, yeah.
if the blue team, if TFHS isn't like going together into these like objectives and stuff, or buffs are gonna be getting picked out.
Mhm.
But I mean, they also have the safety of like the mantra shields and stuff to speed them up to get out. So we'll
Mhm.
see.
Very true.
I think top lane is gonna be pretty important this game actually to see who pops off.
Mm.
Evidently, on counterstats.net, it says that Aatrox wins early, and
Yeah,
then Riven just has a way better win rate in the matchup overall, and she has a better like comeback and champion kill and counter kill
I
It's
mean,
ratio.
funny. They're kind of similar champions
makes sense,
to me,
right?
just because like their
Aatrox is just
Q
a
is like
bad
the same
champion.
ability.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aatrox
yeah,
is not that
Aatrox
good
is a
right now.
bad champion. Ah, the Red
At
Bull
least in his
Aatrox. I don't know, man.
current state.
Yeah, I feel like they could have gone for the Skarner in Red 4 and then gotten a better matchup top lane.
Hmm.
I feel like it would have been the draft better. But I mean, I think the Comfy's bot lane should have prio, realistically.
If TFHS gets ahead, they kind of just have like a run you down comp with like Volibear, Vayne, and Karma.
Yeah, there's not a lot of answers to that. They definitely
They have
lose
like
like that.
the Veigar shield, I guess, but that's about it.
I feel like with Morgana and Skarner though, and especially Veigar and Kai'Sa do scaling carries, Comfy definitely has ways back into the game if they fall behind.
Hmm.
Just because I mean pick comps are pretty much the best way to play the game if you're behind. And their comp is a pick comp, realistically.
Yeah.
And you can play this as a team fight, and it works fine. But Skarner, Morgana, and Veigar, and Kai'Sa too, honestly, with her ult
I mean, I feel like with
running.
the amount of I feel like with the amount of pick that the red team has, if they're not looking for picks prior to like doing objectives and sieging and stuff, I kind of feel like they're playing their comp wrong.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the picks should be kind of free with their champions. Lux
Yeah,
has
you'd
the
think.
cleanse.
Yeah, Lux with cleanses. I didn't actually see that. I guess for the Veigar and the Morgana.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Lux Cleanse would be really useful here.
To be able
I
to
do
get
think
away from the Skarner ganks.
Barrier would
Yeah.
be fine, but
There
I
goes
don't know.
limit testing Pixel.
Is Phase Rush normal on Skarner?
Yeah, I think Phase Rush and Predator are both pretty standard on him.
Okay. Because our support went Predator with Ghost Ignite, so.
Mhm. Well, after I think the buffs, I think they're taking the Phase Rush more often with
Okay.
him.
I guess. I mean, getting in, if you're
Eh,
able to
I
proc Phase
think,
Rush, you can get out a lot easier too.
yeah, I also think, I'm not really sure. I guess if you proc your Phase Rush while you're ulting them, you can carry them away farther with the Phase Rush, I guess.
That makes
But
sense, yeah.
I still feel like I like the Predator better because you can get on them actually easier.
Yeah, I feel like getting out with the person is usually not the concern, because if you can suppress
Yeah,
them, then your team, especially,
should
I
be
mean, with
killing them
this,
anyways.
Veigar can just, I mean, they can just set up stuns into stuns. They have a good CC chain after the Skarner
Hmm.
ult, so they should be fine. They have no lack of damage. They're gonna be able to kill pretty much anyone they grab. Aatrox is pretty deep in enemy jungle right now. I guess they're gonna know when
He's
to.
getting a ward down.
Yeah, they spotted him though, so they should know it's warded. I don't know anything about pathing, so if you do,
Yeah, I'm
this
not
might be
even
the
gonna.
time for
Nah, I'm not
commentary
even
on
gonna
that.
try. Well, actually, from what it looks like they both the junglers are gonna be top level 3, just because it looks like Skarner's gonna be top sooner though, because it looks like Volley's doing a full clear for bot side.
Yeah.
It looks like Skarner's gonna probably try to go up there after doing the red buff, maybe the Raptors. So it's probably gonna be a 2v2 top side coming up around the time that Krugs is up.
Yeah, definitely. Who wins that, do you think? Early on. Oh, flash already.
I feel like Volley would win it early, but I'm not entirely certain.
Yeah.
I don't know actually, because Skarner of Spires might make him stronger in the 2v2 potential if he already has it.
That's fair. Yeah, Comfy just got the level 2 advantage in blue flash already, so that's they should have pressure in this lane. Enough to set up for early drags if they want to.
Yeah.
Which
Riven has a wave stacking against him. Oh, it looks like Skarner's going for a gank on him.
yeah, this could be a dead Riven right here.
Another flash gone from blue side.
So that's probably gonna lead into Scuttle. Lead into Scuttle for top side on Skarner.
Lux is gonna have to use something here.
He's gonna cleanse, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, just cleanse use. That's not too bad. Honestly, gets a lot of damage traded back.
Still trading really hard top actually, and out trading him into a wave, which is kind of insane.
Yeah. It definitely, I was for a second there, I was like, oh, can he get the kill here? But backing out with such a huge wave there was definitely the right play.
Yeah.
Minions do too much damage. Oh, is he
He's gonna
just
stop
get
his
a kill here?
recall. Oh man, he might be able to kill. What is he doing? He's not watching himself recalling.
Yeah, and he's just.
Oh, he's gonna get run down.
Is
He should be able
so
to catch him.
close.
Riven mobility is too strong. They both flashed for the Scuttle.
Oh dear lord.
Skarner picked first blood on
Wait,
Volley
Aatrox
Bear.
lived?
Wait, Aatrox got a
Yeah,
will?
Aatrox got out.
Lived?
How?
Does he have?
I mean, Aatrox has dashes and things too.
Hey, what's
He
his
only has
movement
one
speed?
though, and Riven has like 4.
Yeah.
340.
He
I guess
did
he just got
flash
way
away.
higher movement speed. His
don't
MS is a
know.
lot higher.
Oh, this is probably
Oh
a
yeah,
dead.
that's another kill.
Yeah, it's a dead karma.
Skarner is just putting in work already. Got the kill 1v1 on the Scuttle.
In
and then-
Defiance. Just like
In
last
Defiance,
gonna
he's
be,
a really good jungler in this league. I would actually rate him top 3 junglers.
Who?
Yeah, I can agree with
In
Who
that.
would you put him up on?
Defiance.
Yeah, in Defiance.
Who's that?
The
Yeah,
jungler
who's
Yeah,
that?
for
Skarner.
Comfy
I'm
Gaming.
just joking. I'm
Oh,
joking.
he's also commonly a caster for us.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's good.
Pixel.
I
If he's top
was
3,
gonna
who's 1 and
pick
2?
him up.
True.
We're gonna get Pixel's hot takes now.
Yeah.
No.
We got power rankings.
No?
We need
No.
lane rankings now.
Wait, are you watching from my
Specifically
stream, Ethan, or
Pix-
no?
Specifically from
No,
Pixel
I'm
Wolf.
watching for my stream. Why for me?
Yeah, because people want to know what you think, Pixel. People want to know your opinion. You're a head staff member around here, right?
I just became head staff.
You're not even
exactly.
staff,
So
so-
that means it's on you.
Okay,
You know, the new
Ethan.
person-
Ethan 3 best mid laner. No,
Oh,
Okay,
no.
never
no.
mind. Never mind. Never
Oh,
mind. We don't
no.
want it. It's okay.
I mean, we all know I'm better than XPO. It's history.
JC
Expo,
walks
I
on mid
definitely beat Expo. in
Washed up. Oh no.
You sure you still want my rankings?
Yeah, I do.
This is looking like a free kill. On
Free
Aatrox, but
kill.
Skarner and Veigar could show up.
Wait,
really
why
quick
is-
Aatrox
play.
doing things?
Oh wait, he's actually
Oh.
fighting back pretty hard. How did he get out of that?
I guess he's just got a huge level advantage.
I
But
think
there's
Oh,
I think
man.
people so rarely see Aatrox they don't know what the champion does anymore.
The Riven
I-
getting hit by both the Qs ruined that kill for them.
Yeah. I feel like
Mid
they
lane.
could have gotten that for free.
In my opinion, Lux should be able to win mid lane.
Yeah, she's up CS right now, which makes sense. Realistically,
Yeah.
she should be able to poke him out a lot.
You're just kind of behind from having to blow flash or cleanse from the Skarner gank before.
Yeah.
Yeah, her cleanse is already up by this time though, so she should be poking him out pretty hard.
They're
Oh,
fighting for
Riven,
blue?
Riven.
Taking the blast cone and
Oh no.
Oh, but
But Lux
Yeah.
saving him, getting a
Yeah,
full
Lux-
combo on them.
Lux Cat spells are out.
Aatrox is too comfy. Oh my god.
And apparently, so I don't know how this man's lived through everything so far.
Yeah. It was in two very precarious situations, but he's gotten out for pretty much free. Another kill might go over here. Veigar has flash.
Doesn't have 6 yet, so I think he might be able to get out.
Oh!
No, he's dead. Oh,
Yeah, but
Veigar
Veigar-
blowing flash though.
Yeah, Veigar
Trying to
blowing
steal a
flash.
kill from his jungler, that hard-earned kill.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, I think you need to go forward a little because I'm seeing everything before you're here.
Go forward.
You might be behind. I
Am
see
I?
it. It
Like-
sounds like I
like
see everything
behind?
before you.
I'm at 750, 751.
Oh yeah, that's exactly the same as me. 52, 50.
Yeah,
Okay.
never mind.
I think I moved it up a tiny bit.
Okay.
Wait, that means the stream is behind, isn't it? Or is the stream in delay?
The stream has the delay.
The same
Oh.
as whatever I'm at right now.
Gotcha,
So,
gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. CS leads for everyone on Comfy right now. Which, the mid and top, or I guess bot and top makes sense, but mid is surprising. I guess just early pressure from junglers. I mean, like I
Yeah.
said earlier, jungle diff. It's always jungle diff. So.
Always.
Or your bar def.
Bard diff too, yeah, that can be a thing.
My bard was Smurf that game.
No.
Veigar.
Oh, he might be dead. Oh, he died instantly.
Yeah,
Wow.
Veigar just gets
definitely-
Oh,
sniped.
but Skarner got 6 and ulted him into tower. Kaisa gonna clean up the kill.
Laughing Sky going down from that Skarner ult, bringing him right there.
Yeah, and Defiance is just carrying his team right now. He's got
He
100%
has
KP.
been.
He's these last 2 games has proved that I think he's probably the best player on his team.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I would say
he really-
that's been the case for the past few weeks, but yeah, for sure. He's a
He's
big
been
part of their
performing
team.
pretty well.
Yeah.
This is a solid XP lead top lane actually.
He has-
because Riven just hit 7.
Yeah.
This could be a kill right here.
Wait, Max is
Morgana
so
has
far
ult.
pushed up. Oh, he's gonna condemn. Oh, they can't even blow his black shield to get him off.
Yeah.
There we go. No, he's
Karma's
still dead.
I think, yeah. And they blow a flash from Bane too. That's an easy repeat gank.
That's
They got
really bad.
no flashes. Yeah, this is not looking too good for TFHS right now.
It looked like TFHS had vision of the red team doing dragon, but Max was still pushed up really far, and
Yeah.
ended up costing. I don't know if that's why and Karma was still pushed up with him, but ended up costing him his flash and the death of the support.
Yeah. It's rather unfortunate.
Even with how much Skarner is ganking, he still has the CS lead on the volley bear.
Yeah, this is. He's definitely having
Oh,
a really
wow.
good performance right now, but
Wait, how did
Veigar
he
getting
die?
caught
Was
out
that?
again. It was a smite, I think.
Oh, it looked like the Herald finished it off for him.
Maybe. I don't know. He was gonna die. Either way, but yeah, common trend. Another Veigar getting picked off again, and his teammates kind of bailing him out, winning the fight afterwards. But
Yeah, volley bear following the
Riven
Veigar's footsteps
should
and
be able
getting
to
caught
get
out
out here.
also. No, Skarner has ult.
Yeah, never
Yeah, he's
mind.
dead.
Skarner has ult.
Seems like bad positioning is causing them to die every.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
dead. Oh my god.
Clean fade away with the W.
Didn't realize it did damage on the pullback.
It's not that much. So it's kind of surprising that it finished him. I think it does. What does it say?
Well, enough that Aatrox knew that it was a kill. They both knew it was a kill.
It's
Yeah, they
60
both kinda
damage.
look-
69 damage right now is how
Oh
much
my
it does.
69.
What?
So 69 on the way back, on the way when you cast it, and then if they get pulled back again, it's another 69.
Yeah. Bot
Okay, you're
lane
right, that does, like,
is-
nothing.
Yeah.
Lux is a CS lead back on Veigar. Probably just coming back from those times Veigar got caught out. But other
Mended
than
doing his
that,
best to carry this game again.
Yeah. Amended versus the world, but I don't know. He's not doing well enough right now.
Yeah, he's doing well, but not enough to probably solo carry right now.
You know what else feels ADC, man? Being 0-0-0 on the enemy ADC is 3-0.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah. To be fair, his team has bailed him out a couple times, but
What I hate about Skarner is like even as like especially as a mid laner, being against a Skarner, you don't really want to buy QSS just because it doesn't fit into your build items at all.
yeah,
But you're
not at
kind of
all.
forced to in that situation.
Vayne
But
using ult here. This
so we'll
could
see
be
if he goes into
a
it.
kill.
Oh no.
Either way.
On who? Oh, here
Vayne,
come the
but
top
Kai'Sa
laners.
could die
Oh
too.
no.
This might be a dead Riven too.
Probably gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Lex is coming down also though. Casting ult, trying to get a trade kill.
Riven's definitely gonna die, but I don't know if they might be able to trade. Or they might just.
Oh no. Oh.
She has cleanse the Lux. They're still going. Another binding.
They just keep running in.
Volley
But they'll get
Bear's
a
here
trade
now,
kill
but he's
on.
not gonna die because of the healing from his Q.
Yeah, Aatrox heals a lot. I thought he was for sure dead there, but the Q and two people just gave him like enough HP back to.
Oh no.
Oh, the
Oh, that
snipe.
feels
Yeah.
bad.
BDXL snipe.
Ah, that's so tough.
That's a tilter.
Yeah. The Herald will die here, but they might be able to get the tower.
No, they're not gonna get tower. They're just gonna reset into dragon probably.
That's fair. Yeah, what's the timer on that?
It's about a minute, yeah.
Okay. It gives them time to hand the blue over to the Veigar. And see how
I
this goes.
feel like their positioning has been so bad.
Yeah.
The Factory Hive. They're just going in one by one or getting.
Yeah, bot has been a party for the past 5 minutes, but neither top laner has TP.
I don't
so-
know how's. I mean, I guess Aatrox is just a solo fed at this point that it doesn't really matter. Riven's trying to trade back. Oh no, she's
Ah.
dead.
She goes back in and dies. She had ult there. Okay. Well, that should
Wow.
be Dragon going over.
As he says
Running
this
thing.
voice line and just gets pulled back and dies.
And that's
I am
another
the
kill on
storm.
the. Yeah. This game
Oh,
is looking pretty over,
Feels
to be
bad.
honest.
Imagine
Yeah,
having
this
one death
one's-
and then ADC has 7 kills.
A lot worse than the first game.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the top laner just definitely top dominance from the boss. And the rest of the map is kind of falling apart just because of the Skarner pressure.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's able to get on these picks so easily without like going Righteous Glory or Predator. He's just like walking up to people and just ulting them. I guess it's just not like being aware of like the Skarner ulti and people just letting him walk up to them. Or they're in like bad position so they're getting caught out.
It looks like Riven might get a.
Riven's really trying to like fight back and show that he can win this fight or like win this duel,
Why-
but
you're
it's not
so
happening.
Down. Like you're so far down on gold and items and everything. Why even?
Yeah.
Jesus, try to be so
They
aggressive.
did pick up that Executioners though.
Skarner is up
Yes.
2k on Riven.
Wait, Aatrox also has Executioners.
Yeah, there's 2k difference in top gold and 2.3k in bot gold and ADC gold. Getting a free lane from the 3-0 on Kai'Sa
the
into
Kai'Sa
Vayne
is the
feels
most
pretty
fun
good.
lane.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think their bot lane was definitely stronger early. So
Yeah.
it makes sense, but the early kills definitely helped that out. And made it so there wasn't really any chance that this Vayne will have a ton of time to scale back into this. She's only on half an item right now, so nowhere near the 1v9 that we've seen in other games.
Mm-hmm.
How do you check gold difference, Jay?
With X.
X.
You push O to pull up the chart and then X to
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, right. The main difference is definitely top and bot
yeah.
in gold. Although there's a 1k difference in.
Didn't you say there was a way to zoom out, Etoe?
Yeah, as you are scrolling out, you hit Control Shift Z. And it unlocks
Oh,
the camera,
wow.
Oh,
and you
wow.
can scroll out.
That's
Wait,
really nice.
You can just look at the whole map.
Yes, you can.
I wish I could play League like this.
I know, right?
This doesn't work in game, right?
I've never tried it, but I doubt it.
Because if it did, I would love to do this.
would
Just
be
to be able
so
to have.
weird, dude. Hitting skill shots
How?
this far away.
Yeah.
I mean, not the entire time, but maybe like for a certain period. Like maybe if you're like starting to contest dragon or something
There's
and you need
some
more vision of like
champions
the
where I
bushes.
wish I could play the
Oh, they're
Lure
looking
version
for a
though.
dive here, and that is a dead ban. Very, very
Yeah.
dead ban. And Aatrox is probably just gonna get another kill in the 1v1.
Vane's not going to be able to itemize a QSS anytime soon, so that's probably going to just keep happening for the next 15 minutes or something. Assuming the game goes on that long.
Yeah. They should get a free tower here. If they try and contest, honestly, they could look for another kill.
Almost a 10k gold lead here.
Yeah, and it's not even 20 minutes in. This is just dominance from Comfy.
I don't even know what the standard size is anymore because I zoomed out and zoomed in so much.
If you hit
I think
Control
if you
Shift
hit-
Z again, then it'll
Yeah, I think it just
it'll lock
normalizes
back.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I was about to say they're going for Baron, and then I realized that it's not even up yet.
It's not up yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, going for a Rift Herald though. They could probably get a lot more pressure just right before. I don't know if they want to fight this. I really think that Aatrox win this. 1v2 or
And they don't even know that the team is on Rift.
yeah. They get a shutdown on Discarner though, so this fight is
Oh,
so far pretty
oh.
worth.
Vayne almost popping off there, but the Lux. Ooh, Vayne gets
Yeah,
a
that's
quick
actually
shutdown. That's
huge.
actually is huge. Awesome.
Yeah, I misspoke. That was
Wait, who
pretty
got the
bad
kill?
fight.
Bane
I
got a
believe-
huge shutdown on Aatrox.
Yes.
Wait, that's actually a huge fight. Lux got a shutdown, a huge shutdown. She got a double kill, and Vayne got a huge shutdown also.
Yeah, I got the kills on exactly who they wanted. It's still a massive gold difference, but I mean, the little things help.
Yeah, Lux is actually up in gold now over Veigar by like 500. It's not a lot, but it helps.
Yeah. And the bot lane difference is definitely.
Max is kind of
Slowing
getting his gold back up. He was down 2.4k, now he's only down like 1.8. So he already got rid of some of that. Top lane is still like a 3,000 gold difference though.
And they're still down 2 dragons, so if they're able to get one of these, it definitely helps them stall the game more, so they can get more items on Lux until their Riven starts winning side lane fights. But
Yeah, I would
that won't
say
be anytime soon.
if I was TFHS, I would probably try to recognize the fact that Veigar is the one that's constantly getting card out on his team and just try to keep exploiting that
Yeah.
to
And
look
he's also
for
been
picks
side
to get back
laning
in
a
here.
lot, too.
Yeah.
So if they can catch him on the side lane, then that'd be huge. In that situation, I don't know if you can afford. Letting them get soul point feels a little dangerous, but I don't think they win this fight yet. So
He's in an ult in. Oh, he's too late.
yeah,
Might as well get out. No, he's dead. Yeah.
that's at least one going over. Honestly, the indecision from TFHS is really gonna hurt them. They need to either go for the kills or go and try and steal the Drake, or just back out and concede, because now they give over 2 kills and the Drake.
Yeah, after he got binded and the thing, and the dragon died, they needed to just run away.
Yeah. Or if, I mean, the contest there was pretty weak. If they're not gonna contest it hard, then they ought to just try and shove the side lanes and trade a top tower and a mid tower.
Yeah.
So indecision really hurting them there. And honestly, the dragon, I mean the Baron here should be theirs. They're burning it down, and they can zone with Aatrox, because Aatrox can definitely hold the zone in its.
Ooh, they're pinging. Lux ult.
Who is? Oh.
Karma.
Oh no.
Built it too
I don't think
early.
it does that much damage right now anyways, if it was on its own.
She's not hitting on much.
It only,
She's
oh, it
not-
actually
Yeah.
does 607.
Lux
How much
also
is their
doesn't
smite right now?
have blue ward. That's actually really bad. You should have ward by
680 on.
Yeah, it's
Karma's
680.
smite. I don't know. Yeah, this game feels even more doomed. They got the trade kills, but it's almost back to a 10,000 gold lead, and they got Baron. No one died in that trade either. They didn't have to trade anyone for the Baron, so they have it all on all 5 members, and they can just pressure 2 or 3 lanes, and as long as they execute well, they could Open up the
Honestly, it
BTL.
didn't really feel like Volibear got to really do anything this game. Even since like level 2 or 3 when he died. Or when he lost top scuttle and then he went bot and died trying to contest that one. It just felt like everything he did kind of didn't work out.
Yeah, especially, I mean, he made a few plays on top lane, but that was the main thing he tried to do, but
Yeah.
none of those really worked out. And
Those
whether that's
just
his
ended up
fault or
into-
Ruben's, then I don't know.
Yeah.
You can decide, but the top and jungle right now is, you're feeling the difference if you're TFHS.
Ooh, top going down to Rift Herald.
Yeah, the Rift Herald and the Baron together is definitely gonna hurt because Aatrox can pressure the side lane really, really hard alone with the Rift Herald. Just has so
Yeah.
much tower taking ability.
Skarner has flash, so he's probably just gonna just look for another engage and to end the game.
Yeah. There's still no QSS on Vayne, so. Although, would you want to pull the Vayne or would you want to grab the Lux? Lux probably, it's just the one holding off the.
Yeah, I guess it could be either one, but I would probably still do the Vayne just because risking her, like getting any more gold on her would probably be the worst possible scenario for your team. But
I
they're
guess,
so
yeah.
ahead, I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, stun on 2.
Oh no, there he goes.
That is a dead Vayne.
Yep.
Honestly, I think that Veigar could have just flash Q ulted, and they wouldn't have had to waste the Skarner flash pull, but a kill is a kill, and I don't think that it's going to hurt their chances of pressuring and ending right here. Although they might not be able to end. Never mind, they can probably end.
Yeah, I think that's game.
They can't. Oh, never mind.
10 seconds on Vayne, but I don't think they have the wave clear to stop it.
Even with Vayne, I think they still would have.
Oh!
Oh, okay. No heal or flash.
They're
coming
just
from
all
Veigar.
getting hit by these bindings and cages like the entire game,
Yeah.
honestly.
I mean, Veigar could have flashed or healed there.
Both bringers actually hitting so many of these bindings. Oh, they're just gonna go for soul.
Yeah. And
Well, they
Veigar-
didn't lose an Nexus tower.
I mean, that's big. One more auto they could have, but Veigar decided to not use either of his summoner spells.
Ooh.
And then he does that face in chat.
That's valid. That's fair.
I feel that, yeah.
Yeah. I feel that.
Pull an oopsie in game, just forget you have a keyboard and yeah, he's pinging his heal. And a splash, yeah. That's tough. It's tough, but hey, your team is winning. You just gotta ride them to the finish. Ride the train. This Kai'Sa is terrifying. That is also the weirdest Kai'Sa build I've ever seen.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I've never seen.
It worked.
I know like anything works on Kai'Sa,
Pretty
and
bad.
I also don't know anything about ADC, but I've just never seen Winsu's PD Muramasa altogether. As your first
Mermana,
items.
Gunsus are all good items for her. Probably.
Yeah, I know
doesn't
they're all
get
good
bursted
items for her.
down.
I just never seen those 3 as your first.
Oh
items.
my god.
Ooh.
And a
Ooh.
smite.
Ooh.
I
That's
think
big.
no, her combo does more than
Yeah, it
the
definitely
smite.
does.
So
Wow.
I don't
they should
think
have tried
even.
to zone her really hard. They had the.
I'm gonna look at it. How much was Dragon at? Dragon showed at 5:30 for like a split second. It was up before that it was at 9:30, so I don't think. I guess he did have a chance to summit it, but it would have been
But
really
it's
close.
it's a small window, yeah. I don't really think
Yeah.
you can blame them for that. What they should have done is tried to zone the Lux away, but so that she can get a full combo off, and then
Yeah.
they just wait for the ult, deny vision. But then again, that's like a perfect scenario, and you can't really ask for a perfect scenario. I do think the Lux is a better target for the flash ult from Skarner. Because Lux is the main thing that prevents them from hard pushing in here, because she has the most wave clear.
But
True,
Skarner has
but I mean, if
boots
she already
as
used
well.
her burst, then I don't think she's like a
Her ult's already
necessary
up
target.
again.
yeah.
Her ult should be 30.
Yeah, I'd probably just go for the Lux, I guess.
Because Vayne is a threat. in
There we go.
fights. Definitely a 2-item. Vayne
Ooh.
is scary.
Kai'Sa's almost dead to Volibear. Oh, but he
Yeah.
has his ult and Black Shield, it
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
matter.
Oh, the triple.
Oh, the
cage.
Vanguard.
The
Oh,
triple
wow.
cage.
Yeah, Yeah, they're just gonna
Yeah,
run
that's
them
game.
down. This is over.
Yeah, that's a GG.
Near complete control for like the whole game, except for that one fight that kind of
Ooh.
went wrong. But
Well,
once again,
gold.
it's Amended
13k
trying
gold
to
lead,
sail
actually.
out.
13k gold lead.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I believe is that you said Comfy advances, so 3-1 here, right?
I believe so. Yes. It's a 2-0
And
victory for Comfy Gaming over the Factory Hive Senior, and I think that does make them advance to 3-1. Team
let me see
Comfy, too
where
Comfy once again.
TFHS moves to 1-3, so they have inverse records right now.
Yep, indeed. GG.
So that would put them. Dirt Team and Team Solo Chill haven't
What
played
was
yet,
it?
yeah.
What was the damage refs? Lux the most in the
Lux.
game again.
Lux, yeah, once again.
He's trying.
He's trying so hard. Who was that again? That's the new
That's
mid laner Amended trying
Amended,
so
yep.
hard once again
Yeah,
with
he was
the most
trying very
damage
hard to
in the
carry his
game.
team, but unable to.
That's tough.
That
That
is
will
tough.
be
That is a lot of damage.
yeah.
Skarner damage. Yeah, Skarner just doesn't do damage as a champion, so that's not super surprising. But
There it is.
yeah.
That's let me update it on the schedule. In fact, because that's where I update it because it's just really convenient to update it there. And then we'll update. I'm sure Pixel. I'm sure will update the standings at the end of our very.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jay, you might want to.
Oh yeah. Wait, that's just for you, no?
Oh yeah, I guess that's just for us.
What's just for you?
Don't worry about
My
it.
chat. For my team.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say like that ain't.
So let's see.
Dun, dun,
All right, we'll
dun.
have tomorrow. We'll
Etoe.
have what's up?
America owns all. Should
Mhm.
lose a ban.
Wait, why? Well, the series is already
'cause-
over now.
I know.
For
was
next
joking.
week, they lose a ban.
Yeah, next week they lose a ban.
Still, do I have to start implementing that?
No, that's just for our
Yeah,
team.
It was like I just like in general, man. I don't want spoilers.
It's okay.
For the
We
most part,
need
people are
the
pretty good about
we need the nerfs. We need more parity. So whatever you guys can do to make us lose games,
True. I'll take it.
you'll take it. And next week we don't get to ban.
Yeah, next week you guys get no bans.
That's fair. We'll win anyways, but it's okay.
Ooh, who do
I
we
don't
play
know.
next week?
I played Jay.
He
Next
said
week.
it's us. Yeah, he said
Oh,
it's my team, but
Yeah.
I see.
I haven't really looked at the schedule, to be honest.
Yeah. It is in fact against Team Soldier. Team Soldier versus Ape Chimps next Sunday, August 16th
And then we
at
play
6
Mamba
p.m.
mentality.
And then you play Mamba Mentality, right? Very true. Mamba Mentality won 2 games in a row now. Look, hitting some strides, already better than their record from last season. They only won 1 game the entirety of last season, but it's a completely different team now, except for Mark. Mark's the only person that's on the team that was
Yeah.
on the team previously. Oh, I see that.
got-
As I go to type in the score just magically updates as I
Okay.
type it in.
You literally just asked me to do that.
I meant like
Yeah.
on
Stay comfy.
Earlier in the season,
Yeah.
in Defiance, saying that Comfy could be a top 4 team by the
Yeah.
end of the season, and right now I think they're in top 4 position.
Yes, they are definitely after that being 3-1. Very true. Technically,
After
3-1
that-
makes them the
Yeah, but
same.
it's not the
That makes them
end.
the same record as. I mean, that makes them tied for second, right?
Predictive.
Yeah, the same
They're
record as
tied for
Predictive.
second. Yeah.
Actually, I feel like we could have beaten Comfy last week, but we.
You're cutting out Pixel. But and what else?
Yeah,
were you
it's
gonna say?
the rest
I mean,
doesn't matter.
it
It's
was
fine.
1-2. It
Just
was
know
a
that they
3-game
could have won.
series. Yeah, it was a 3-game series. Yeah, nothing else to be said. Just know that they could have won. Yeah.
I heard
Oh,
fucking
you
shit.
had to leave for game 3.
Hello?
What happened?
What?
Hey,
In
Hey,
Defiance.
your team forfeited game 3.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
because
there's
I had to go
Defiance.
and we
Hey.
lost 2 bans. But I'm just saying we might have had a chance of winning if we didn't lose 2 bans and I was still playing EDC.
Yeah, we actually respect your team a lot. From scrims, we go close often.
Yeah.
I think Dirt Gaming is actually going to be one of the most slept on teams, personally.
Yes, sir. Reverse sweep.
Oh, she respects
That
her
being
team.
said, another team that I guess our team isn't. I don't think anyone's sleeping on Mamba Mentality, but we do have a solid lineup now. We are looking for scrims. We are trying to scrim. I think we scrimmed. Have we scrimmed? I think we scrimmed picks
We
us?
scrimmed and we forfeited.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Imagine FFing scrims.
Yeah. Those.
We
Wait,
were
she
kind
FF'd
of-
our scrim too.
Dude, I'm just talking about how did you guys enjoy the Skarner jungle domination?
Yeah.
Like,
It was good.
come on,
Yeah.
I wasn't
that
expecting it to
R5
be that
Skarner.
one-sided. Yeah, that was kind of.
We're ready
Red
for it.
5 Skarner, dude. I thought you were trolling. I really
Dude,
did.
no, like legitimately, there was so many options in jungle, and that's why we were waiting. And then like we looked at everything, and Skarner was just so perfect there. It's not something you'll probably always see us, but Skarner was just so
Yeah.
good there, as I'm sure you saw.
Yeah.
My-
Well, I mean, I think we were just
my
saying that
scuttle
we
fight?
just played well.
My
Yeah, they
my
really
When you
did.
scuttle
both,
fight.
yeah,
The
you
flashing,
both flashed for
the
the
flash
scuttle. I
for
was
the
like,
for
what
the
is
What
this,
first
double
blood.
dude?
The
flash,
first blood.
though?
Dude, once volley blue flashed it, you knew. I was so hung. I was licking my lips. The munchies were hitting it. I flashed two, got the scuttle, got him. Jungle diff. All I'm
Jungle
saying.
diff. That was
All I'm
a
saying.
solo queue looking game. Jungle diff.
Since
all
you're
the
already
way.
here, why don't we just do an interview real quick with the carry gaming?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go so you can do the interview.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god. Pixel.
Introduce the interview. All right, I'm dipping.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's all right. We don't need you.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about? Our team, my genetically modified top laner.
I actually have to go.
Genetically
since it's
modified
gaming-
top laner. That's a good.
Genetically.
That's a good place to. What? That
She
may be a
actually
good.
just left.
Please explain that statement.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly, your
my-
top
my
laner has
top
been
laner-
outperforming his like what we expect from him pretty consistently.
I'm telling you, it's very surprising with him, right? You'll sometimes not expect things, but then all of a sudden, bam, he whips out the Aatrox, and then he goes deathless in a
Aatrox.
game against frickin' Riven in what's supposed to be a skill matchup, which apparently doesn't happen when the skill canyon is that large. I'm all
Oh,
here talking.
oh,
It was definitely a top Grand Canyon.
I wasn't gonna keep talking as much shit, but my top laner deserves it for being a genetically modified top laner. It's just the diff is too much when he's in the mood.
have you guys played
Gotcha.
Mamba yet? Wait, when do you guys play Mamba? Has
We
that
play you guys like week 7.
Okay,
I think
it'll be
week
interesting
7.
to see his matchup against
It's either 7 or 8. It's one of the two
Mamba's
for sure.
top laner. I'm not like saying he's the best top laner in the league. I just think that he's probably going to be one of the most respected by that
I
point.
think Ethan's the best top laner in the league.
Ethan's the
Probably.
best top laner in the league.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, I
Yeah,
think I'm
yeah,
really
probably.
underrated as a top laner.
Yeah,
I,
probably. So what other matchup do we have this week? Wait, we have tomorrow. We have Dinosaur Club. We haven't seen versus Team Solo Chill. Hey, JC, that's your team. How are you feeling about that? Dinosaur Club has been showing a lot of good performances actually throughout this entire season so far. I think they're also doing pretty well in the standings. How is your team feeling against your matchup against Dinosaur Club? Have you started doing any preparations? Have you looked at them? You looked at their previous matches or anything like that? You guys preparing? Dinosaur Club is 2-1.
okay.
No, we kind of just looked at their team roster and then saw their ranks and we're like, oh, this is 2-0
In which way?
in our favor.
Oh, okay, 2-0 in our favor. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right, fair enough.
I'm gonna interview Ethan for a question. What the fuck happened to predictive gaming on Friday?
That's a good question.
Oh
Like-
yeah, actually.
Like literally what happened? Like is it just like if you go against ape chimps they drag you into like the jungle and then like everyone plays like monkeys? Like what? Like how does it literally happen
That's
without fail every game?
You know what? The only thing I have to say about our game is John Lane.
Dude.
Jaw in late. Honestly, Jaw was. I was kind of like I was like, oh, it's a
Man,
meme, but
look.
honestly, it continued. The meme continues, and I was like, oh, this is kind of really
Okay, to be
unfortunate.
fair, game 2, he definitely beat me.
Mhm.
It wasn't a contest. Game 1 though, man, I don't know. I don't think you should pick bot again.
Yeah, I don't know.
I-
It was kind of surprising.
I have to admit, I was like, all right, predictive gaming, one of like the top teams. Like, I'm not gonna disrespect them still, but like, dear
Yeah, of
God,
course.
Ape Chimps made them look like,
Yeah,
oh
I don't
man,
know.
that
I think
That
it
was
was
a
that-
jaw
overshadowing
team,
them.
right?
That was a
think,
Friday.
For me, the draft as well
Yeah.
was so confusing. The draft in the bot lane versus NA Uzi too. I was like, what is this Lucian and Yumi draft and the stuff? Like, why would you draft that into NA Uzi and then just get hard outscaled? You're not gonna be able to win that laning phase. I don't know. And then you give him the Kaisa. I was just so confused about the draft in general.
Yeah, I
as
mean, their
well.
game 2 made more sense because they
Yeah.
tried to put me on something I wasn't comfortable on, and then just hard focus mid with a winning matchup and a Nocturne, and it worked sort of. But the only problem is that your top laner was losing the whole time. Our jungler was playing a scaling pick, and then our bot lane is just hard winning the entire game, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What's the next game tonight?
There is no second game tonight because the next game
Oh,
is
it's
tomorrow.
Monday.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
okay.
then we'll have another game on Tuesday as well.
I
Did-
do
did-
expect
did,
Predictors to get better later on in the season.
I agree. They looked better in every single game. It's just like literally against you guys, they didn't look like the same team they were in any other week.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if it's just your team plays like an interesting style that makes other people
Emphasize the int.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was very surprising because I was actually really looking forward to that matchup like
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Like, a
we were
lot.
too.
And
we
then-
were hoping it would be a close set, but I don't
Dude,
know. I mean,
that was probably the most disappointing game for me this season.
Yeah.
Not even much.
Yeah. As
Really bad.
as I was casting it, I was like, Jesus Christ, what is that? I was like kind of upset at predicting the game.
I
Like,
was
what
so
is this?
ready.
Yeah.
I was so ready for it to be a great game, and it was
Yeah.
just like, no, Ape Chimps are just fucking stomping, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't understand how Ethan's jungler gets away with playing so like monkey-like, dude. I feel like he just like does like the craziest dumb stuff, and like somehow he just gets away with it. I'm like, what is
yeah,
going
no
on?
One, no one has managed to punish our top jungle at all this season.
Well, this season it seems like they're always on the same picks, and that's interesting to me.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
plays Mordekaiser every single game.
And and then their jungler plays Kane every game when open.
Yeah.
Ape is up. I mean, they're up against Wanna Fly High next week. I think Wanna Fly High is a good jungler, decent jungler that may look
But I
to
mean,
try
we
and do
played
something
against
there.
like Connor Voperto.
Was he the
Yeah,
jungler I
that's
went
true.
against today?
Wanna Fly High? No, that's Team Solo Chill's jungler. I don't think you.
Oh yeah,
fought
okay, okay.
against him.
Yeah, I didn't remember his name. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The jungler for today was Laughing Sky.
Laughing Sky, yeah.
Laughing
That's
Sky.
the problem about casting and watching so many VODs is that like for some reason Wanna Fly High and Laughing Sky confuse the two.
Oh yeah, that's
completely.
fair. That's fair.
That's what happened.
And then
So when do you play, JC? Did you play yesterday? I missed yesterday. I had scrims and
no,
stuff.
he plays Monday. He plays tomorrow.
He plays Monday?
He plays
Hell yeah.
Dinosaur Club tomorrow.
How do you
Huh?
feel about the spot that I'm forcing? I like. How do you feel about the fact that I'm gonna force the meme of J spotting? Just so you know,
I like the term J spotting.
Okay, good, 'cause
It's
I'm-
nice.
I'm using it every single
You're
time.
going up against a decent mid laner, I believe. From Dupless has been playing pretty well this season as well from Dinosaur Club.
Who's
Dupless
that?
has- Dupless has had some. He's had some okay performances. He was the
Yeah,
19-0
I'm gonna
caster
head out
versus
now.
Pixel like week 1.
Yeah, but that's
Pixel.
That was Pixel's mid lane. Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
but
talk
that's
about
I
Pixel.
low key thought this whole week was gonna be all close games. Like I thought this one, it seemed like everyone was like somewhat closer in
Yeah.
like even maybe like randomly the power standings. Like I felt like everyone was closer. So it's kind of just surprising how all the matches turned out.
Yeah,
To me,
and this
I
is
guess.
almost a halfway point of the season. If we have 9 weeks of the regular season, right? We're at week 4.5. Like 4 after this would be like 4.5 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I'm just gonna literally ignore the first 2 weeks and just watch this week and next week, and then I feel like I'll actually know what teams are doing good.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fair. And some teams I think some teams have just had haven't gone up against some of the powerhouses yet. Like some teams have kind of had some harder schedules. Some teams had some easier schedules. So we'll definitely see as halfway to see how these teams are actually matching up against each other.
I definitely think people are sleeping on Dirt Team though.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, teams are getting stronger. Dirt Team is getting stronger. CA Tough is getting. CA Tough won against Mama Mentality. Mama Mentality
Victor
may
506.
troll. Mama Mentality may be trolling. Like Mama Mentality and Ape Gems actually will be an interesting match because they both have very unstandard drafts. Like they are both comfortable picking stuff that are just super troll. I think at least
okay,
most.
I'm gonna go pop in before my coach
support.
is
you
like,
guys doing
hey,
your
can
thing?
talk to us. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I,
Fair enough.
I had to come talk shit and see if you guys had any questions. You know.
Ah,
Okay, okay.
Mainly
Give us-
Pixel legit talked shit, and I had to hop in. Like,
All right. In defense, last thing.
okay, what?
Give us a quick top 5 power rankings. Who do you think are the best teams?
Top 5.
Ooh.
Or top 3. Do a top 3. Top 3 is easier.
Top 3. I'm not gonna include my team because I will always be super biased.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
You
say
can put
that
them one. You can put them one.
I'm gonna no. I like just comparing the other teams because
Yeah, that's fair.
it's whatever. So I honestly think Dinosaur Club to me seems like I think that they just feel really balanced, so I like them the most.
Yeah, they have.
And
They have
then-
some. Seem to have incredible teamwork to me.
Like, cause not gonna lie, before this week I was gonna put Ape Chimps at number 3. Just I wasn't sure about them, but then they shit on predictive gaming, so they took their number 2 spot from them. Like literally forcibly took it from them.
Mhm.
So I definitely, for me, Dinosaur Gaming, followed by um Mamba Mentality, and then third. That's a bit harder. I feel like a lot of teams are like vying for third right now. So I would say like if Mamba Mentality doesn't randomly fucking troll draft and actually plays their game, maybe Mamba. But like that's a lot of caveats. Like because like when I see Mamba play well, they're a really fucking good team. But then they also randomly draft Renekton mid. And like
Yes. Yes.
oh,
No. Yeah.
and then the
No.
fact they lost to TFHS, it's like I don't know. I
Yeah.
think Mamba could be 3. Otherwise, maybe I'll say like Jay's what's your team again?
Team
Are
solo
you
chill.
Sent Team Solo Chill? See, that's the one I wanted to say. I it's just it's hard. It's either actually I'm gonna put Team Solo Chill just because like the Renekton game and losing to Toph. But like I think
That's
Mamba
fair.
can compete for third.
I like the hot takes,
Mm-hmm.
but I will see how the standings shape up as the season goes on.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by
I think
and
the
giving
top
us your
2 are
2 cents.
definitely kind of obvious to me at least. Still, but yeah.
Dinosaur
All
Club
right.
and Ape Chimps, right? Because you said Mamba Mentality. I think, and then you said Mamba Mentality again. But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
said Ape
I think
Chimps, right?
Dinosaur
Ape
Club to
Chimps.
me just feel a little bit more complete. I feel like Ape Chimps. I feel like Ethan's very stable, and I feel like their bot lane is really strong, and I feel like their top jungle are interesting.
I feel like eventually a team has to punish their top jungle, right? You just think like
Yeah,
how many
kind
games
of.
in a row can I Triforce play Mordekaiser
Yeah.
and play his guitar on lane and just build
Who
straight
knows?
straight
You
tank?
really want to give Saj Van?
Well, yeah,
I mean,
but like I don't think you're forced to give Sergeant Vayne then. I don't know. And then
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
mean,
there's
yeah,
always interesting things that could be done
yeah.
in the draft, but
Well,
yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. For
All right,
reference,
so
we may or may not have hard stomped Dinosaur Club in a scrim, but we don't leak scrims, so that I
I mean,
didn't say
scrims are always weird, and
that.
I'm telling you, you guys have a hidden passive that make me actually most terrified of your team more than anything. So I think
Hidden
like
passive.
dude, every team that plays against you doesn't play like they did every other week. Like legitimately, I don't know. I feel like your team just is so taunting that people just want to
Yeah.
fucking fight you.
Yeah,
And like
maybe
so it
that's
just
true. Maybe there's
it,
something true about
it
that actually.
it's like you drag them into the mud and then you beat them with experience. Is
Yeah,
like
we
every
have a
single
global
game.
taunt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
like it
like the
just really
global
feels that
taunt.
way.
And then they get down to your game, but you're experts at playing your game, but they're not. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a pretty good analogy of what's going on there.
And that's why it scares me the most because like other teams like there's macro and draft decisions that we can do. I'm just really afraid of the hidden passive that Eight Chimps has of just making people fucking just chimp out in the fucking jungle. Like it just happens. Like it's like all right, no, we're all meet to the dragon. Now fight and like it's just okay. That's every Eight Chimps
Can
game.
we get
Let's
a
go.
clip of that? Can we get a clip of that and then have that?
I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna leave off
reserved.
on one final note, guys. It's great
Mhm.
talking to you, but one final note: stay comfy.
Stay comfy.